Welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting for financial freedom. Let's take a look at the JASMY price set, because I know that you guys are almost as frustrated as I am right now with whatever is happening in the market, because really 100% this is political. We really have no control above it, but again, the market is reacting to it. So let's see what the JASMY is going to be doing here. We're going to be real with you 100%, tell you my honest opinion and show you exactly my game plan. So what we are seeing here with JASMY ever since somewhere around February, March is that we have been stuck within this range here. And of course, like maybe 5 days ago, we're getting a massive rejection that is sending the price a little bit lower. Now the question becomes, are we going to be back testing the lower range here of the support, which is right around 1.5 cents, which is something that I'm not very comfortable with, because we have actually tested that area multiple times. So you see here 1, 2, 3, and maybe here we can say the 4th time. But the thing is, the more you test like a support or a resistance level, that's actually the more likely you're going to be able to break it. So I really don't want to see that level being tested at all. Now the good news is that we haven't gotten there just yet. We are being supported, at least like in the very worst case scenario, before 1.5 cents. 1.75 cents should be able to do the job and hold the JASMY price set, and then we can have a bounce at least from there, like drifting away from this main support level here. I don't want to see this, because again, I don't want to talk about this, but I have to talk about it. Right here we are seeing that there is a potential that this could be, a left shoulder, a head right there, and then of course this is the right shoulder. So if it comes back here and then breaks below this, now this is not very good for the JASMY price at the next support level. I don't even want to talk about it right at this point. But again, good news is that we are not yet there, and I think that's something to take away home 100%. Now, enough with the negativity. Let me quickly show you here the kind of trajectory that JASMY is likely to follow if we hold our support levels really well. And here you can see the trajectory that we have been following ever since the bottom back then in 2023. And that has turned out to be a great decision that I was making back then. And still up to this date, we are still very much profitable, even with JASMY pulling back more than 60% from its local peak right there. So this is the velo price set that you have heard me talk about maybe multiple times already, and you can see that where we are, again, that support level here for JASMY has to hold very much strongly, just as we were doing with the range here with velo, and from there push the price a little bit higher to something like 54 cents. So that's the positive news right there. But before we go any further, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video just by delicately tapping the like button. Now more than ever, when there is a lot of fear in the market, we need to put this message out to all JASMY holders. They need to see this, right? So kindly tap the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm. Now coming back to the daily time frame, let me show you something exciting, and that has to do with the Elliott wave theory. I won't really get deep into the theory, but basically it says that price action moves in waves. So here we've got wave 1 from the ultimate bottom, wave 2, here you've got wave 3, this here looks like wave 4 up until something like 1.5 cents. And from here, there is a very big chance that JASMY will hold and push a little bit higher than this to complete the 5th wave. So I'm very sure that some people are actually questioning the way I did this earlier. But let me show you that maybe in this wave 2 here, I'm seeing something like an A, B, C correction, and that's something that you require, and that's something that you want to see time and again. Within wave 3, again, we have a clear 1, 2, 3, 4, $5 upside. Within wave 4 here, I think we can also see a very much clear A, B, C correction. So for all we know, right at this point, barring anything super crazy happening in this market, this level here, especially 1.5 cents, should be able to hold the JASMY price set. This is still the only way that we can maintain the velo price set. Other than that, that's not going to be looking too good for the JASMY price set. And you hear me come to you and say, guys, this is a big warning for the JASMY price set. You can trust me. I'm not going to be saying just because at some point I said JASMY can go ahead and do something like 54 cents. At that point, if the price is looking bearish, I will tell you 100% that's what on the ground. So taking a look at other indicators here, especially the 50 daily moving average that we have been looking at time and again, you have heard me say that that's very important, the single most important moving average on JASMY. The unfortunate news is that right at this point, we are below the 50 daily moving average. Is there a chance that we can, spend maybe 1 or 2, 3 days below it and then come back above it? Yeah, that's definitely something that's possible. And I personally will be welcoming that. So if you probably didn't understand the whole thing here with the 50 daily moving average, so just to summarize here, what we have seen in the past again is that the 50 daily moving average is bearish for JASMY. So immediate short term, it means that more likely than not, the price is going to continue pushing towards the downside. What is the good news? The good news is that 1.75 cents is gonna likely hold. If it doesn't hold, the next big level is something like 1.5 cents. Now this is where I will be paying super attention to see what happens right there, because if we lose that support, that's not very good for JASMY, and I hope everything is very much clear from what we are saying. Now, if we go ahead to manage and hold the support level, you hear me screaming, it's time to buy more JASMY and ride the next huge wave up towards something like 54 cents. And I'll be very much bullish at that point. But then again, right at this point, none of these things have happened. This is basically much more like a preparation of what is real and what can happen with the JASMY price. So I think you have like all the information that you need. And let me also remind you of a New Year's limited time event that our partners over there at BingX have provided for the crypto fund community. If you want, go ahead and check out the activities. Up to $5,450 can be won in bonuses and vouchers and stuff like that. And on top of 300 ton tokens that you can be using for trading. This is not the only event actually. There's another one which actually is a concept which I like much better, right? If you go ahead and meet some deposit requirements, you can go ahead and earn up to something like $7,100 in trial funds. I was asking about some of these vouchers here. They explained to me that, you know what, let's say you have got a voucher, right, from the depositing that you would have done, and you lose a trade. Let's say you lose $100 again. So if you go ahead and redeem your voucher, it can go ahead and offset your $100 loss. So I think it's a fantastic concept. So go ahead and check the links in the description. Other than that, I'm inviting you to cftoolkit.com. This is where you can access the technical analysis toolkit, become a successful and independent trader, know all the nitty-gritties in this market, and then you'll never have to depend on any other person again. 90 to 95% of investors and traders in this market actually losing money. That's really insane, right? So yeah, check this out. The link will be somewhere there in the description, as well as the pinned comment. Just remember, none of what I say is financial advice, and you shouldn't be buying or selling anything because of anything I say, all right? Now, if you like the content, delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family. I'll see you on the next one. Take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.